Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Just finished talking with Golden Bears head coach. He has challenged his team to communicate well at the line of scrimmage, on the road, in this hostile environment. This is a separation game in the ACC, but they have to perform well early. Cannot afford mistakes. They cannot jump off sides at the line of scrimmage and make those procedural penalties. He said, my quarterback and center have to be on the same page, and that's what they've talked about in the locker room. I'll keep you posted on if that's happening down here on the field. Reese?
The Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs offense will get the football first. And now we get a look at Kevin Jennings. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. It's complete. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. They go to the wide receiver screen, and the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Touchdown, Mustangs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So California's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's strong. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. JKS. The sure hands. It's Hendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sagapolutele from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pulls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They go play action with Sagapolutele. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Sagapolutele play action. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. From the gun on 3rd down, Sagapolutele. Quick strike complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Again, it's Sagapolutele. Dances away. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Sagapolutele on the play action. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Sagapolutele. It's complete to the left. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Motion from the wideout. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
That makes the score SMU 7, Cal 3. Number 29, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Caught behind the line. It's Hendricks. Oh, what a move to get room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Cal uses its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The option look. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
Second down.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Give to the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Sagapolutele using the quick game. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. They go play action with Sagapolutele. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, SMU. And they turn it into a defensive score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. JKS makes the grab. It's strong. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sagapolutele play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Jumped on top of the pile. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where...
Makes the grab in their space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Mustangs have moved it inside the 20. To the air, it's Jennings. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
First down for the offense.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And here comes the offense on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sagapolutele from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
That makes the score Set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Jennings. They're setting up the screen. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Cooper. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Hunt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Sagapolutele. Fires left. That's reeled in. It's Hendricks. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Sagapolutele on the play action. Under fire. And it's a sack. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket from what's left in this first half. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 13 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Hoosiers keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back over to your game in Dallas. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They go play action with Sagapolutele. Fires to the big fella. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Sagapolutele. Pulls it in. It's Perry. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Hale. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it
could be an alley. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. On the option, the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
Number 99, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Sagapolutele play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hendricks. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down.
for first down.
Sagapolutele, under fire, quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. And the Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sagapolutele on the play action. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
SMU 31, Cal 16.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. To the air, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Smith with the grab over the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Knight. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. He's inside the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
On the play. First and goal, SMU.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up second and goal.
When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown Mustangs! And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. JKS. Caught over the middle. It's strong. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This time they'll go to the running game.
Running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 27.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Off play action on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Could not make his way to the corner.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Throwing, Sagapolutele. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The run inside. It's Marshall. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sagapolutele. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. From the gun on third down, Sagapolutele. Right on the money. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Sagapolutele. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Muscling ahead on third and short. Finding some room. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Cal uses its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Cal will use its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Reads it, fires complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.